What is up, guys? Speaker Return Studios, are going Infinite Tommy, whatever you want to call me. I'm in my bed. At my mom's house, actually. My bed is so comfortable. Like, I have a heater on because it's really cold down here, but it is great. Like, beds are just one of the best things. Beds are just comfortable. Blankets, they're good because they're nice and comfy usually. Like, I swear I could fall asleep these things, And there's like this, and just so you guys know, there's a Photoshop image uh, that Chicken Man made, where it was like a court case, like a joke or a meme of like Louis Duran going to court or something. Seriously, guys, don't fall for it. I mean, this is the same Chicken Man that made it seem like the only Von Brown or whatever it is talked to Louis, and that Louis talked to same again, Gareth Edwards. That was also a Photoshop. It was pretty funny, actually. Like, check out this blessed artwork. It comes from heaven. Louis Strand and Gareth Edwards. Just so you guys know, this is not real. This is completely a photoshopped image. Bobby Brown and Louis Strand. Yeah, that is also he's holding a fucking Rise Goji. SH Monster, it's Rise Goji. So in retaliation, no, before Chicken Man made this glorious news article image. I mean, looks like something CNN would actually make. But the one I made beforehand, I retaliated by making two awful photoshopped images. Like actually a few of them, but oh, the second and final one. Yeah, who needs quality Godzilla films when you have Louis? Yeah, like I can actually see Louis being in the prequel Star Wars movies, to be completely honest. He has the acting level for such. I can imagine him being like, oh, anime, I don't like sound, or something like that, saying something in his classic and iconic voice. I plan on making a review for the Last Jedi, but well, I'm really tired actually. But just because I'm tired, that doesn't mean the stream will end. Oh, and Stefan Carl has spoken about the whole Logan Paul situation. Anyone with common sense should unsubscribe to those doucheholes. Logan Paul and Jake Paul are talentless, literal Disney rejects. Like, there is no reason why they should be popular. They are just nobodies. They are nobodies, and if you actually like them, then I'm seriously considering like fall the human race is gonna come. Oh, and people who use spam emojis are annoying. Like, emojis are good in some scenario time. Yeah, TKC, you say that. Like, Ray, no, she's. Thing is, Ray actually has potential. And the potential to actually be confirmed to be a Skywalker. I still think Ray's a Skywalker. Like, I mainly blame. I blame Rian Johnson for doing this, for like ending it. J.J. Abrams clearly wanted Rey to be related to Luke, either that or related to Han Solo. There's hints leading in both directions, but she definitely had the Skywalker blood in her. It's so obvious they were intentionally hinting at that through the entire movie. Alright. So this is going to be a tired review of The Last Jedi. So this is going to contain spoilers, so if you don't like spoilers, then go away. Star Wars The Last Jedi was a good movie, but it has its flaws. I am still rather conflicted about it, so I need to watch it again soon, even though I had all of Christmas break to rewatch it. I only ended up watching it before Christmas break. School night, mind you, at 10 o'clock p.m. It was worth it, though, and it was good, but I'm still conflicted on how I feel about it. Now, the biggest problem I have with it is the obvious change in direction in terms of writing. Abrams wrote The Force Awakens while Rian Johnson wrote The Last Jedi. Which means, Abrams, though he had some lighthearted elements in Force Awakens, it was still relatively serious, while The Last Jedi makes itself out to be serious, but yet it doesn't know what it wants to be. And it wastes a lot of the serious moments by inserting jokes, like when Luke sees a lightsaber, he just throws it away off the cliff and walks off. It ruins the mood. Like, yeah, there's a quick look. It was good for a quick chuckle, but that's not what we've all been waiting for like 2+ years. It was just... it's annoying. And the whole, like, Rey Skywalker, Rey Solo, nope, her parents are just nobodies who sold her for alcohol and died somewhere in Jakku. Like, what? That's not what everyone's been waiting 2 years for. That's not what The Force Awakens was saying. Now, there's a whole possibility that it's pretty much another way of, like, copying the original films, if you will. Kind of like the aunt and uncle of Luke that died on Tatooine, they really weren't the real family members. They were just friends of Obi-Wan. I think that I still believe in the whole Rey Skywalker thing, and I still believe those parents were just as much of parents as the aunt and uncle of Luke were. That they were just replacements, because I think that Luke uh, gave Rey as a young kid off to the people in Jakku, because like after the whole thing with Kylo, he just doesn't trust anyone. He doesn't feel safe with any Jedi, so he gave away so he gave Rey off and went to Octo or whatever you pronounce it. Ever since, everyone's just kind of forgotten about Rey. Uh, Either that or she's the that or she's a solo, which I mean I'm alright with, but I think it's more evident that she's related to Luke. Some people say, well, she's a Kenobi. Well, I don't think there's enough, not even enough of evidence supporting a little like theory about her being related to Obi-Wan. It just doesn't make sense, rather than her being related to either Han Solo or Luke. And I think she is more so related to Luke. In the voice that like a Kylo had when he was trying to say that the parents are nothing, he was saying our parents are both like nobodies. The thing is, like, that's wrong, because his mom is leading the freaking rebellion and all that, and Han Solo was like the greatest smuggler and pilot. So I think he was more than the tone of his voice. He was doing that more so to persuade Rey, which yet again I think it was a lie he was telling, because the Sith are known for being deceitful, for lying, anything for more power. Like, so you might be wondering, well, if I believe all that, then what am I going to do with the Star Wars fan film? And no, the Star Wars fan film will have original characters, but let's say that there's gonna be some takes of mine. There's gonna be some unique twists, if you will. That's my own little headcanons, if you will, my own little takes on some things. I mean, that I think would have made the sequel, like, that would have made some of the films better, but it's not gonna, I don't know. I don't want to give away anything, because I'm not, I barely, you know what? I'll work on the script right now, actually. Oh yeah, and I agree with TKZ with like the whole like Rey Skywalker thing. By the way, this whole this whole like YouTube chat thing's freaking toxic. I'm sorry, but y'all, it's not. Y'all gotta stop arguing. Like y'all are good, but y'all need to stop arguing. I'm just trying to. I'm just a kiddo with a fan that's a fan filmmaker. Gabe Zero signed up for TKZ. Signed up on TKZ for 300 seconds. Oh god. Oh god. This is gonna be interesting. He's good on Sword Truth and another account. You do realize that, right? No, I'm not talking about the Legends Jedi anymore. Sky just films. Hey, sorry guys, you were arguing too much. Oh, they were both timed out. Oh, Darth Kaiju. WTF, man? You guys were arguing too much. Oh, it's timed out. What did I say to you, TKC? Ha 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 ha. Geisha's in a timeout. Fine, I'll stop. Kaiju. This is where the fun begins, as Anakin Skywalker said in the prequel films. I don't like sand. It's coarse, rough, dry, and it gets everywhere. He sounds like Tommy was out for some reason, but whatever. Have you any of you read Skull Island Birth of Kong yet? Uh, I don't know. I've seen like people talk about it before. Lately I've been listening to John Williams' Star Wars music, and it is spectacular. Heck, on my way to my mom's house, I was listening to an hour-long version of the Force theme. It is some of the most beautiful music I've heard. It is just, it is amazing. Now to calm all of you guys down. I'm gonna be playing a beautiful song made by John Williams. I actually got to be over minutes. Just simply beautiful. Like this is just amazing. Like I'm actually kind of jealous in a way that about John Williams. John Williams is definitely one of the best music makers out there. Like anyone wishes they could have his sound. They compose such great classical themes that anyone could just start humming out, and literally anyone could recognize it. Even for people who haven't seen the movies, they could probably recognize it. Like that's just the thing about music. You can just you know what the music is, even if you haven't even seen it. Like yeah, TKZ, I have to admit this is pretty good. Yeah, I have to admit that is really good, TKZ. Anything John Williams makes is good. Do you have any projects you're working on? Yeah, I have a Star Wars fan film I'm working on, actually. Like, I am making a Star Wars film. Afterwards, I'm probably going to make Gigantosaurus Rex 4. I might make Gigantosaurus Rex 4. Like, I don't know. I'll have to talk to someone about it, actually. I plan on getting rights to other fan-made monsters. Like, if Kaijuzilla followed me back on Instagram, like, recently, which was just awesome. He's a cool dude. So I want to get the rights to Machino again. I also want to get Ziltrodon. Uh, I'll try to get Malsaurus. I have to talk to Brozilla about it. I'll be like, hey, can I use Malsaurus for this project? Any others I want to use? I don't know. And there's like not many fan-made monsters in the fan base. So Chicken Man is not really work. I don't know if Chicken Man's even working on Cackling Storm anymore. So it's not like I can go up to him and be like, "Hey, Peter, can I use your monster?" Go up to like random people, hey, can I use this monster? Like, TKZ asks thoughts on Daikaijuverse Infinite. I like his films. I like the Daikaijuverse. I can't wait for more of them. Wow, this is like y'all are going order 66 on each other. And I know it wasn't funny, but whatever. The time has come. Execute Order 66. Gigantus Legend 2019. Yay! Can't wait. I am the Senate. Do it. I don't know why. I just love the voices of various characters. I can do various voice impressions kind of well. Use the Force, Luke. Ma's gonna go with Tashi's to get some power converters. Uh, No, Ella's Delis is closing. No, that's not true. That's impossible. Ellis Kelly was like a big part of my childhood. Oh no. You're closing it like this month. You can't even hear someone that speaks satanic. Yawn. Yawn indeed. It is getting pretty late where I live. 9:35. Like I'm just in the beginning of writing the film, and there's so much to write. I'm sorry, but I can't read you. What's all this gay stuff about? Only I don't know kaiju psycho films. It's just people arguing all the time, man. Like, oh, body kaiju psycho films. Yo, someone, I did this. This is spoilers, by the way. This isn't even the full video, so I'm switching to Instagram. Like a clip of it. The music isn't the music used here isn't used though. It would have been better though, in my opinion. I'm not gonna play the whole thing because I'm too lazy. Uh, whoa, this, this chat is, whoa. Mother of God, it's all toilet sounds, as Hank Hill would say, while reading this chat. And but people want to actually retcon The Last Jedi from the actual timeline, which makes sense in my opinion at this point. Just there's just so much stuff that contradicts like everything we've learned in The Force Awakens. So I won't be surprised if one way or another it gets retconned or redone. Oh wow, yeah. I'm still pretty exhausted, but I'm gonna keep on writing and write this diggy darn story. No! No, 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 no. I just deleted my entire story. Shit. Oh, God. I deleted the entire story of mine. He'd exited. Wait, did I recently deleted thing? Wait, how do we do this? How do we do this? Oh, God, I can recover it. I can recover it. Thank God, that was way too close. That was way, way too close. Oh, thank God. Uh, Good news, I recovered it. Wait, KTSP. The reason why it's called blankets are good because blankets are good, and because I'm on my bed with a whole bunch of blankets. That is why it is simply called blankets are good. I don't know. Because it's just good. once I'm like the film is not going to be in three separate ones. They're going to be one. It's going to be one huge film. Uh, oh, oh, oh no! I believe we have a spy on board, if you will. I know you're watching me. I'm just playing. The more the merrier. Feel free to watch these streams, man. Anytime, anytime. Russian spots. We're freaking dead. My sister asks, why is my stream so quiet? In which I reply, because nobody's in it. And no, I don't really know if I should be adding the people in the chat necessarily. It is pretty bad, of course. So I'm just gonna add a few sick people, if you will. Pretty good people, if you will. You know, hopefully they won't know how. Man, I'm gonna add one person. I'm gonna add Campster as well. Campster's cool. He's pretty lit. He's pretty rad fan. There, add some people. I really don't know what much to say. Oh, hi.
Right. So it seems quiet right now.
Yeah, the people who I added didn't join. Which, I mean, is understandable. I mean,
Yeah,
they
I know.
all have lives, unlike me.
Yeah. wait. Okay, just leaving some groups where they. Alright, so there's these like bad news. Like, here's the thing. So the Undertale fans, they keep like threatening the G fan group.
What? Wait,
They keep
Undertale?
threatening. I don't know.
Let me check this group.
Okay, so I mean so here's the thing. So the Undertale fans are making the groups a lot of groups now.
Huh.
Well, I mean they're bad, and they keep turning.
I mean, yeah, it's the Undertale fan base. What do you expect? It's one of the worst fan bases out there.
Yeah, Undertale is one of the worst fan bases out there.
It is a go-to bad fan base. Like, whenever someone asks you what a bad fan base is, like, point to Undertale.
I mean, the Godzilla fan base is kind of trash right now.
More so on the social media side, but you could say the same thing about any fan base that has like over 1,000 people per se. Like,
yeah, there's
any
a lot
fan
of
base.
fan base. Undertale is one of the worst fan bases, and that's why I don't join the Undertale fan base.
Like, I used to be an Undertale fan, but then I realized, hey, these fans are pretty bad. I don't want to be associated with them. So I just switched to the other fan bases out there because, they're more they're better. Like, they are usually usually associated pretty positively with. So
that's why I'm never gonna be in the Undertale fan base. Like, I don't know why they have to root to make the Undertale fan base bad.
Like,
I don't know what year they made it bad, but let me check when they made it bad. So
it made it bad like only a few like weeks or months after the game was released. But at the time, people were like, "Well, this is one of the best games of all time," so it's understandable why it has a bad fan base.
Yeah,
like people were defending it for a while in a similar way Earthbound fans do.
I mean, the Undertale fan base is cancer, of course, because I mean it's kind of like the Gomez666 guy. He's part of the Undertale fan base, and I mean he's part of the Undertale fan base, and to be in the fan base, racist he is. Well, I know there's a lot of fan bases bad. Okay. Now here's the thing. So I don't know why those Undertale fanboys they keep. I got added to another group.
Oh, that's
the Undertale fan base is 100% trash.
Yeah,
and I'm not gonna deal with this fan base at all now. All right, so now the last. Okay, I'm just checking if I'm in the other ones. So I'm Okay, I'm checking. All right.
Mhm.
And good. I'm not in the Undertale fan bases, the Undertale groups. Yeah. Like, I mean, it's like, I mean, I don't know why people are ruining the Undertale fan base. Like, why would they have to do that?
Well, you could say the same thing why the Rick and Morty fan base is considered to be bad. Once you have a large amount of people that join a fan base, there are going to be bad people in it, or people who make things bad.
Yeah.
That's what happens to everything. Like mainly stuff like that Tumblr or other popular sources go to. Like
Yeah.
for
Like, we
example,
should,
we all know what
like,
happened when
don't,
FNAF
like, we cannot,
released.
we cannot hang out with the Undertale fanboys because they are bad.
Well, yeah. Why do you think I don't really talk to Undertale fans anymore?
Yeah, I don't like talking to Undertale fanboys.
Like, I only have like the only like people you could consider to be Undertale fanboys are just people who played the game and liked it, but are aware that the fan base is horrible. Like,
You know,
for
like, I
example,
mean,
the Game Night crew. I'm with. They don't like
like,
it at
there's,
all.
I don't know why there's too many fan bases bad. Like, the Godzilla fan base was, I don't know how bad it is. Like, it went downhill already because too many arguments in the fan base.
Well, Godzilla became more mainstream. That's the thing. When something becomes mainstream, it like attracts like a whole new audience of people that are very different. Which then we have people arguing, like people who are the oldies or people who are the newbies,
Yeah.
which sparked the whole debates about like Godzilla 2014, like
Yeah, like, I mean,
Shin Godzilla,
the
Monster
biggest
Planet.
problem
That's
about
why people are main.
Godzilla vs 2014, that's like the biggest problem about the fan base. Well, we have different opinions. Well, I know that you think 2014 will win, but in my opinion, I will say Shin will win. So that's why people complain about that Shin vs 2014 stuff.
Well, the thing is, like, I used to do a versus debating series. It used to be very. It's pretty much what got my channel to be got my channel over 200 subscribers. And though the series is over, some of my biggest videos were the two Shin Godzilla videos I made, Rebattle 2014. Both instances, due to the research I did on both characters, 2014 wins due to his speed, durability, strength, pretty much every single category.
I mean, everyone has different opinions on Shin versus
Like,
2014.
I mainly go after this, like the sources that like kind of I go after. I just research the characters, find out statistics, yada yada, and I
Yeah, I
just
mean,
came up with the conclusion 2014 would just be able to survive everything. Like,
yeah, well, I
he
mean,
could
this is
take
like
one hell of a
someone
beating.
said. So when I was watching his streams, like someone said that when Shin Godzilla won, everyone was happy, and when 2014 won, everyone was complaining. That's what someone was saying.
Well, the
I
thing
don't.
is, like, you can't please either audience because
Yeah,
you're gonna have one group that says Shin Godzilla will win. You're gonna have another group that says 2014 wins. This is
yeah,
very similar to in 2014 when 2014 was released. People would compare 2014 to 2000 and the Heisei Godzilla. Like, people compare them to those incarnations, and there'd be
yeah,
huge debates. Though
yeah.
they
No,
weren't as popular, they were still pretty big at the time on Instagram
yeah.
and on YouTube. People
I
would
mean,
compare 2014 to 2004. Debates were quite popular back in those old days.
yeah, old days about these Godzilla. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, that's why like they have too many arguments between Shin versus 2014. Like, some people like kind of say like, I mean, the blue atomic, like, blue is basically the hottest fire in the world.
Like, I mean, that's kind of a fallacy due to the fact that the spiral ray is more powerful than Godzilla's atomic breath. But the thing is, I do think 2014's breath is actually more powerful at full power. If we read Godzilla Awakening, like Godzilla's, which is canon by the way, his breath at full power is like at the same level of like destructiveness at like one casual blast as Castle Bravo, which is one of the most powerful atomic bombs. Like, one of the most deadliest like one of the first atomic bombs we used was dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Those don't even compare in the type of power as Castle Bravo did.
I know.
Godzilla's atomic breath is casually at that level, which
Yeah,
probably
I
means
know.
easily city buster, while Shin can barely destroy a city with just nonstop firing of his beams. And
Yeah.
I've gotten in this type of debate before with Gapester. He didn't really provide the best arguments. I kind of
Yeah.
countered a lot of them, but like Shin Godzilla was a good film, but 2014 is the logical winner by going to statistics and feats and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so
Like
I mean, here's the thing. Basically, Shin Godzilla, he's basically my favorite Godzilla in my opinion. Like everyone has different opinions. Like anyone like say which one you like better, Godzilla 2017 or Shin Godzilla. Well, that's what Super Mario Zilla said. It was basically a vlog.
like like in terms of favoritism, it comes to like it just comes to like it's okay if you like it's
Yeah.
like if you're just going by who like which one you like better, that's fine. But if you try to say, well, he wins because of that, then that makes no sense.
Well,
Like
I mean,
Gapester like said, well, Shin would win. He's much larger. It's like, so Godzilla beats Ghidorah, who is several times the size of Godzilla in the films. Like much taller than Godzilla. Godzilla's beaten by Alante, who is much taller than Godzilla. Like, size doesn't matter in a debate. If that's the case, then you're saying that Kong could beat Superman because he's multiple times the size of a man. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, for example,
well,
Superman beats. It's obvious that Superman could beat Kong, but people are saying, well, Shin Godzilla wins because he's taller.
well, it doesn't
Well,
matter. Like some people, when people say Shin Godzilla in 2014 will win, when people saw the audience see Shin Godzilla 2014 win, they'll start arguing like there are people who are like, oh, you stupid because 2014 is supposed to win or Shin wins. That's what they were saying. That's how they were.
and I've gotten in several debates with these people before. Like, you can't please, and the thing is, you can't please anyone. No matter who you have win, you're gonna piss off one group. And that's why I just go by the research. I don't care who I offend. I don't care who I get mad. Like, I don't do the battles for the
Like,
people. I do the
talking
battles for
trash
what I
about
know
fan
would win.
films. Like they're
Like,
talking trash about fan films. Kaiju 621 knows how to do fan films.
easily, he's one of the best fan filmmakers in this community.
One of the best fan filmmakers. Well,
One of the
I'm
best
basically trying
out
not
there.
to do what Louis Duran does. I don't know what Louis Duran does.
And
Like,
like,
well, yeah.
I just simply make I don't make my films to be the best. I just go with what I have, while still trying to make my films enjoyable. I do put my effort in them, and I try to make them enjoyable. And I know they won't be the best, so I have fun with them. Like, as long as if you put the time and effort into it, that's what matters, you know.
So
That's what
basically,
matters.
this is what I was doing. So I was making this fan film called Godzilla vs. Destroy the Battle for Earth, and I didn't put enough effort, so I just can't. I'm just gonna I delayed it so I can I would basically remake the trailers, and then use different figures.
My advice is you should probably make trailers once when you are close to done filming.
Yeah, but I don't have a computer, and my computer's basically broke because I can't even make the poster if my computer's broke. But I can't wait to get my computer so I can make fan films easily.
Like, I hope everything with your computer goes out to be well, man. Like, I just use a phone for my films.
Yeah. Right. Well, now here's the thing. So basically, Godzilla Strike the Battle for Earth is basically a sequel to Godzilla vs. Destroy. They're talking about the origins of Destroy, the way how he was killed in 1995, and then after Godzilla's meltdown in 1995, basically Godzilla. The Godzilla I'm using is actually Godzilla Junior. Like from the God and from the end of Godzilla vs. Destroyer, and that's how the sequel Godzilla vs. Destroyer is gonna be.
Nice. I just wish you the best
Yeah.
of luck if you're still making that.
Yeah. So Now, basically, so the cast of it. So I don't know what type of monsters I'm gonna use. Like, I'm actually gonna put like Anguirus and Mothra in it because, like, I mean, Anguirus hasn't fought. I mean, Anguirus fought Destroyer in the Godzilla Legends comic, but I'm gonna have Anguirus fight Destroyer again. Like, I haven't seen Anguirus fought Destroyer in the movie. Like, I mean, Anguirus wasn't even in Godzilla vs. Destroyer. Like, I mean, Anguirus, he wasn't even in the Heisei era.
Like he was going to be in it, but then they canceled it.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's why I'm gonna make Godzilla Destroyer the battle for like having Gearus in Mothra. Well, Mothra hasn't fought Destroyer yet. Well, I mean, here's the thing. So I'm pretty much don't have the right materials. Well, my background is just a city with fire. And that's all I use. Mostly. What? Stink. Hey, that's my dad. So. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so let's continue talking. So basically, my background isn't that good, as you can see over there. So basically, the background is not that good. Just like, I mean, it's so cringy, and I need to get a different one. It's so hard to color the whole like sky blue, and that's and then I mean, and the thing is, I just added fire over there in this part of the from Shin Godzilla. Well, I mean, I was trying to put effort in this. Well, I mean, this I just have the green like paper over there, which is cringy, and I'm not even gonna be able to use this in my fan film because, or maybe I might will.
Gabe just says, "Bye guys, I'm gonna edit something." Okay, have fun.
All right, I'm back.
Nice.
All right, now let's talk about the fan bases. So basically, the reason why Undertale is like the worst fan base is because they're starting to threaten the G fan group, and I bet we're gonna have someday we're gonna have a war against the Godzilla fan base and the Undertale fan base, and that's what Gazilla told me. Yeah, and I hope it doesn't happen. Well, I bet it is going to happen because of the stupid Undertale fan base. Like, I mean, kind of like Gomez666. He is like a bad Undertale. He's like a bad news because, like, I mean, Undertale fanboys are really bad. Like, they ruined Undertale so bad.
Like, it's been a while since I've like even talked to someone in the Undertale fan base. Like,
yeah, I know. I'm not gonna. Don't talk to anyone of the Undertale fan base because, as Gazilla says, he says the G fan group might go to war with them one day. Well, I hope it doesn't happen.
when did this happen? Like, how long ago?
I don't know. I mean, Undertale was made in 2015. Like, I mean, I don't know when they made it worse. The Undertale fan base.
I'm just mainly talking about when you guys started arguing with these kids.
I don't really know because I don't know much. And yeah, so I mean, I've been talking to many people from other communities. Like, I mean, I don't really talk to people in the Undertale fan base because, I mean, I that's why I'm not an Undertale fan at all. Okay, so just gonna look up under. 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 isn't very nice. Because I recommend that. fan base.
What's up, guys? It's Scares here, and today we have another video. This one's going to have to do with the Paul brothers again. These guys got a little bit more drama today. It looks like people have been digging up a lot of dirt from their past that are pretty, like, serious stuff. Some of this stuff you sure and you guys will see been doing something crazy. First story up here, this one. That's right, there actually is another Maverick apparel company. Obviously, this one sells stuff for kids and stuff as well. Okay, so it says here in the article that the YouTube star Logan Paul is now facing a potential lawsuit over his apparel line. That the YouTube star Logan Paul will face severe backlash after posting a video of Japan's Suicide Forest is adding a legal blow.
He's much hurt by a lot of multiple times the size of a man. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, for example, Superman beats. It's obvious that Superman can on, but people are saying, well, shit got so late because he's tall. Well, I mean, nothing wrong. Like, some people, so when people think back to Alright, guys, I hope you have a good one there. I'm going to talk to you guys later. Peace.